and afterwards I'll continue singing.
Yes.
Wonderful, sir.
Perfect.
I'm so happy. Yes, I'll introduce the master today. First, are we on live, sir?
Yes, just put
Shall I
that.
start?
Yes, you can start.
Yes. So after introducing, you please sing, sir, and I'll continue my songs for 40
Yes.
minutes or so. Everybody will continue their meditation. Wonderful, sir. Today, this is a message from Master Bethala, and this is a 19th message which we are going to read and understand. This is the message from Master Bethala, who is an enlightened master, but many don't know, probably because there is no such information on the internet. As usual, some wisdom is actually not, it didn't reach to the people the exact information. And Master C.Aruna, who is a pyramid master, very senior pyramid master, got this message from Master Bethala in the form of auto writing. So in this message, Master Bethala, in the internet it is mentioned that he is a uh, ghost and everything whatnot they have written, but exactly he is an enlightened master according to the message which he has given. We understand that he is an enlightened master, and right from his childhood, from 3 years of age, he started meditation, and his parents are also enlightened masters. That means they are through meditation they have become enlightened, and they taught meditation to their son, Master Bethala, right from his childhood at 3 years of age, and they taught him about his reason for birth, why we take birth on this earth plane, and what is the design of a soul, and how a soul designs, it plans its journey over a lot of lifetimes, and what is the aim of the soul, and everything he was taught. And further, he improved his knowledge when he is in his ongoing spiritual journey. He improved his knowledge, and by meditating and by understanding from many masters, and he was interested in the work when people leave their physical bodies, and they have no goal to where to go, and they'll be wandering because of the lack of soul knowledge, or the in that particular lifetime when they were not given or not acquainted with the real knowledge, which how to, as to how to leave the body, how to leave the body peacefully and move forward to the higher realms, and uh, how to focus on the goal, or soul plan, goal of the soul, or the soul plan, what is the real spiritual journey, everything he tried to explain to such souls which were wandering after leaving their body. And those souls were in attachment with the previous lifetime, and with the people, and they were, some souls were very angry also with the soulmates, or the companions in the previous lifetime, before leaving their physical body. So Master Bethala was very much interested in enlightening those souls, and he used to speak to the souls in a very friendly way, and he tried to convince them, and he used to stay in the graveyards, and he used to meditate over there. That is the background. And here Master Bethala also introduces us to, means who don't know about King Vikramaditya, because King Vikramaditya belongs to the Indian origin, and he is a very, very great king. Not only he is uh, well versed in ruling the kingdom, but he was very much interested in this spiritual path, and whatever knowledge he gained in the spiritual path, he used to apply while ruling the kingdom and with the mingling with the people of his kingdom. And yeah, he was an enlightened soul. uh, so Master Bethala puts many tests to King Vikramaditya, and the story is, the background of this particular message is, King Vikramaditya gets acquainted with us, which what do you call them? I forgot the name. They are they involve themselves in this black magic and these occult sciences. And that person asked King Vikramaditya to bring a corpse, and this corpse is in the graveyard, and in the, yeah, agora, no agora, not agora also, sir. Mm, um, some word with M. I just forgot the word. But yeah, that person involves himself in the occult things, and he wants to mantrik. Yes, in Indian origin they call mantrik. You're right, Nainaji. In English, I don't know. I'm not able to remember the word. I'm sorry for that. But he involves himself in occult sciences, and he wants to become powerful and rule the world. But King Vikramaditya didn't know his negative ideas. And when he gets acquainted with that sorcerer, or that occult person who is involved in that occult things, then he requests King Vikramaditya to bring a corpse which is in the which is at the outskirts of the kingdom, and which is in the graveyard. And he mentions that that corpse would be would be lying on a tree, banyan tree probably. And the challenge is, King Vikramaditya has to bring that corpse to him, that mantrik, or the occult person who does occult things. And King Vikramaditya should be in silence while he's carrying the corpse. And this corpse is possessed by a not possessed. Bethala takes entrance into that corpse, and he's in that corpse. So when Vikramaditya tries to bring that corpse to the mantrik, and the condition was, the Bethala tells King Vikramaditya that he would be telling a story, and for that king should Vikramaditya should answer to the to Bethala. And it was a very witty story, and very a person who is full of wisdom can only answer such questions. And if king answers, he will be breaking his silence, and the corpse will return to the tree. And if he doesn't answer, Bethala says that his head would be broken into 1,000 pieces. So either ways, the corpse would again go onto the tree. And for every story, and the ending, there was a question, a very witty question, and King Vikramaditya successfully answered that. And because he answered, and he broke his silence, and so the corpse again goes to the tree. So he was trying and trying his level best, but again and again, the corpse would go and sit on the tree. That means Bethala would go and sit on the tree. And ultimately, the persistent and consistent efforts of Vikramaditya made Bethala happy, feel happy. And then Bethala tells him that in this occult person, the mantrik, has a bad idea of killing you, so that with the help of this corpse or this energies, he would become powerful, and with that he would kill Vikramaditya also subsequently. That was his idea. And Vikramaditya also comes to know when he goes to the tantric or mantrik. He will get to know that he has a very negative idea of killing him, the king. And subsequently, with his wisdom, he was able to kill that mantrik, the king Vikramaditya. And Bethala helps him by telling the intentions of the mantrik. So now here Bethala was being presented as a um, spirit or a ghostly thing, but it is not like that. He's a great master, and he continuously tried to enlighten souls who couldn't find their path towards the higher realms, towards way back to their home, from where they have come to earth. This is the background. And King Vikramaditya ruled most of the Indian origin, or it is mentioned that most of the part of Asia, he without any equal competitor, he had conquered many kingdoms and became a great emperor. And he belonged to the 9th century. And this Bethala and Vikramaditya stories were very famous. And because the background is necessary and to understand the message also. And yeah, whatever we have known through the books, or which was probably a bit changes were made, but proper essence of that master was not been conveyed up till now. But through Master C.Aruna, we came to know the real essence of that great master, who was so very compassionate and generous and so very enlightened. So thank you so much. Let us read the message after the meditation. And we will start our meditation today with Ramsar's song. And I'm very happy that he's starting the meditation. Sir, over to you. Thank you.
So much, masters. Just be with your breath. Meditation prepares us to receive all the wisdom and to awaken into the truth that lies in all the sharings that come through. Be with the breath. Jnanam Vritina Phalamadi Nikramunampi Nichittam Vikram Nichittam Vikram Ikkadi Manusha Janmam Vettina Phalamadi Nikramunampi Nichittam Vikram Nichittam Vikram Maruvanu Aharambu Maruvanu Samsara Sukhamu Maruvanu Indriya Bhogamu Madhavani Maya Maruvanu Aharambu Maruvanu Samsara Sukhamu అరువనీంద్రియ భోగము మాధవనీ మాయ మరిచెద సుజ్ఞానంబును మరిచెద తత్వరహస్యము మరిచెద గురువు దైవము మాధవ మానుష జన్మ వెత్తిన ఫలమేమున్నది నిత్యము నిన్నే నమ్మితి నీ చిత్తముడికను చిత్తముడికను విడువను పాపము పుణ్యము విడువను నా దుర్గుణములు విడువను మిక్కిలి ఆశలు విష్ణుడని మాయా విడువను పాపము పుణ్యము విడువను నా దుర్గుణములు విడువను మిక్కిలి ఆశలు విష్ణుడని మాయా విడిచెద షట్కర్మంబులు విడిచెద వైరాగ్యంబు విడిచెద నాచారంబు విష్ణుడని మాయా కరిమానుష జన్మ బెత్తిన ఫలమేమున్నది నిత్యము నిన్నే నమ్మితి నీ చిత్తంబికను నీ చిత్తంబికను తగిలద బహుళం పటముల తగిలద బహుబంధముల తగులను మోక్షపు మార్గము తలపున ఎంతైనా తగిలద బహుళం పటముల తగిలద బహుబంధముల తగలను మోక్షపు మార్గము తలపున ఎంతైనా అగపడి శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వర అంతర్యామి వై నగి నగిన నాకాయి మాయ మానుష జన్మం వెత్తిన ఫలమేమున్నది నిక్రము నిన్నేనంతి నీ చిత్తంబికను నీ చిత్తంబికను Just be with your breath, masters. Normal, natural breath.
బ్రహ్మానందం పరమసుఖదం ఆ ఆ ఆ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् एकं नित्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलो सर्वधि साक्षिभूतम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलो सर्वधि साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि 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 ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् आ आ आ నోటిలోని మౌనము మనసులోని శూన్యము దాని పేరు ధ్యానము 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 నోటిలోని మౌనము మనసులోని శూన్యము దాని పేరు ధ్యానము 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 మాటలోని ఎరుక ఆ మాటలోని ఎరుక మాటలోని సత్యము మాటలోని ఎరుక మాటలోని సత్యము దాని పేరు జ్ఞానము 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 నోటిలోని మౌనము మనసులోని శూన్యము దాని పేరు ధ్యానము 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 చేతలోని న్యాయము చేతలోని వినయము చేతలోని న్యాయము చేతలోని వినయము దాని పేరు ధర్మము 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 నోటిలోని మౌనము మనసులోని శూన్యము దాని పేరు ధ్యానము 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 ఆత్మలోని శాంతము ఆత్మలోని అభయము ఆత్మలోని శాంతము ఆత్మలోని అభయము దాని పేరు మోక్షము 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 ఆత్మలోని శాంతము ఆత్మలోని అభయము దాని పేరు మోక్షము 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 ధ్యానమే భోగము జ్ఞానమే వైభోగము సత్యమే దైవము 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 ధ్యానమే భోగము జ్ఞానమే వైభోగము సత్యమే దైవము 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 నోటిలోని మౌనము మనసులోని శూన్యము దాని పేరు దాని పేరు ధ్యానము 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 నోటిలోని మౌనము మనసులోని శూన్యం దాని పేరు దాని పేరు ధ్యానము ధ్యానము ధ్యానము. Please continue your meditation. I request Ram sir to sing one more song and we'll end the meditation with his song. Please be with your breath, my dear friends.
ఏ కర్మమునకు ఏది ఫలము ఎరిగిన వారెవరో ఏ కర్మమునకు ఏది ఫలము ఎరిగిన వారెవరో చేసిన కర్మము ఫలమును పొందక దాటే వారెవరో ఏ కర్మమునకు ఏది ఫలము ఎరిగిన వారెవరో ఊగే చెట్లను ఊపే గాలులు కంటికి కనపడవు ఊగే చెట్లను ఊపే గాలులు కంటికి కనపడవు జీవుల నడిపే కర్మఫలాలు మనసుకు వినపడవు ఏ క్షణానికి ఏదేనా నాటకమెంత కాలము సాగిన నాటకమెంత కాలము సాగిన తెరపడుట క్షణము ఏ కర్మకు ఏది ఫలము ఎరిగిన వారెవరు నిధి కానిది నీకు లేనిది రమ్మన్నా రాదు నీది అయినది నీ కొరకున్నది పొమ్మన్నా పోదు వాటిని పొమ్మనకు మరి లేకు రాకపోకల వాడుక తెలియక, రాకపోకల వాడుక తెలియక, వేడుక లేదనకు. ఏ కర్మములకు ఏది ఫలము ఎరిగిన వారెవరో. అనుకూలములు ప్రతికూలములు ఫలములలో లేవు. అధికమైన అల్పమైన ఫలము నిష్ఫలము. రాగము కాని ద్వేషము లేని ఫలములు బాధించవు. వచ్చిన ఎలా వచ్చిన, ఇది వచ్చిన ఎలా వచ్చిన, నీకది ప్రసాదము. ఏ కర్మములకు ఏది ఫలమో ఎరిగిన వారెవరో. ఏ కర్మములకు ఏది ఫలమో ఎరిగిన వారెవరో. Just be with your breath.
Please continue to close your eyes, dear friends, if possible. And by closing your eyes, please try to hear the message of Master Bethala. Messages from Bethala. This message was received by Master C.Aruna on 5th July 1994 at 11:15 a.m. Message by Master Bethala is as follows. I was a master who tested King Vikramaditya. I tested his enlightenment in 100 different ways. Vikramaditya was a master of enlightenment. He perfected himself in his enlightenment by using all his wisdom and knowledge in ruling his kingdom and his spiritual pursuits. I am very proud and very, very happy, not only for him, but also for you and your path of spiritualism, for involving yourself in the basic understanding of everyday life and your interest in reading books. And your master amazes me. I am very, very happy for him. And I wish you the best of everything in your spiritual life, folks. Again, back to the message for the book. I was a master who perfected his life in dealing with those who have departed from their physical bodies and are aimlessly wandering about, thinking bad or evil about their previous co-inhabitants whom they have just left behind. When I was about 3 years old, I was introduced to meditation by my parents. Both my parents were meditators who were also fairly well enlightened. For many years, my parents were my masters who taught me various aspects of meditation, such as perfect astral travel, Kundalini activation of the third eye, etc. While they taught me meditation, they also gave me knowledge about the process of birth in the physical plane. Example, question: why is one born to the planet Earth? Answer: to learn lessons on this planet. Again, a question: what is life design? Answer: it is the design or the circumstances under which we want to live. So, we not only choose our parents, but we also choose the various situations, places, people, and environment with our own choice. So, everyone should live his or her own life and only according to the design that one has chosen. But one can also learn various other aspects of life with keen observation. But all this can happen only if you have started meditation. Once you start meditating, you will begin drawing cosmic energy into your whole physical body. And when this energy enters your body, your whole body is cleansed of all its impurities that you have absorbed. Number one, by eating non-vegetarian food, and the second one, by indulging in unwanted negative thoughts. So besides, this cosmic energy sharpens your senses and makes you a perfect physical organism. Once you have been channelized to receiving energy, you will know your purpose of life and the beauty of life and beauty of your life and all the environment and people around you. I was particularly interested in graveyards. I used to go and sit and meditate in the graveyards. Initially, I was very much driven away by the dead people there. Slowly, cultivating to be very brave psychologically, I would give one positive thought to all of them and say, listen, friends, I am a very good friend of yours, and I know what you want, and I can help you all if you listen to me patiently. There is no need for you to roam around here where you hardly have any of your relatives, friends, or close associates. Please try to understand that you have finished your life on this earth. Now to it is duty to look up and go upward to see how you have finished your life on this earth. Look carefully. Your master is standing patiently beside you. He will help you, and that is the only work he has to do, and that is what he is waiting for. Look, your master is a great man who has meditated for many years. He has seen you during your lifetime on earth and also before. So he knows exactly what you want, and he will help you in the most correct and appropriate way to suit your further progress towards higher planes of life. I would tell all this, hold them with my hand, lead them to their masters, and go. And this, and only this, is what I am doing and shall continue to do. People take birth with partial consciousness of their past and completely forget everything about death and life after death. I repeat, people take birth with partial consciousness of their past and completely forget everything about death and life after death. So, I stand here to help these people in graveyards to reach their respective destinations. So, fear not the dead or people who have died. I repeat, so fear not the dead or people who have died. They too are like you, but lack a bit of understanding. This is all for the book. I want to specifically educate my meditator friends on only one aspect of which I feel they lack complete understanding, and the few who try to explain are not making the others understand this aspect. The aspect I want to educate you, meditator folks, is about negativity. Nothing in this universe or elsewhere is negative or positive. Everything is just existing as it should. I repeat, nothing in this universe or elsewhere is negative or positive. Everything is just existing as it should. Negativity and positivity are highly relative and subjective terms. Negativity is not harmful, uneventful, or unwanted with negative regressive results. Positivity is not progressive, result oriented. As far as I am concerned, such things should not exist in meditators' minds. You can only say one seems to understand or one does not seem to understand. I repeat, you can only say one seems to understand or one does not seem to understand. Again, when you say that any master takes your negativity or evil, it is a stupid remark. It is only that since you lack understanding, the master is trying to teach you that of which you have no understanding. Understanding of any matter comes through patient observation of the matter under consideration. I repeat, understanding of any matter comes through patient observation of the matter under consideration. Just because a person is not going from the burial ground to an astral plane, you will be wrong if you blindly suppose that he is a negative person. No person is negative. There is only a degree of variation in understanding. That's all. Once you try to help that person to understand, he will pick up his strings and go forward. Neither is it black for negativity, nor is it white for purity. These are universal colors. I repeat, neither is it black for negativity, nor is it white for purity. These are universal colors. Learn to live and enjoy all the different colors of the universe. Then and only then will you prosper spiritually and materially. I repeat, learn to live and enjoy all the different colors of the universe. Then and only then will you prosper spiritually and materially. Thank you very much, Master. By the time this message was received, it was 11 a.m. it seems. Yeah, thank you. Let us be in silence for a few seconds so that we can absorb the wisdom at the deeper levels. Last 10 seconds. Let us come back, dear friends. If anyone wants to continue their meditation, they can happily continue their meditation. So, we have traveled through many messages, and this is the 19th message. Each master was enlightening us with their wisdom, which they gained from their spiritual journey. And this is absolutely the wisdom which has come from their experiences. And this is very, 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 very precious for us. Because there is always someone to look up to who have experienced many things, and we see and learn, we observe and learn. And like this, we have observed from many masters in our day-to-day life also, and from the books and the wisdom from the books and masters like Brahmarshi Patriji. And there's a huge platform created by Master Brahmarshi Patriji. And we are very fortunate enough to have this platform, have this Sajjana Sangatya, friendly discussions with like-minded people. That too discussions of true knowledge, the soul knowledge, the wisdom which is very, very useful to lead our life. And all the masters are saying the same thing. Spirituality is not different from the real life. And we cannot alienate ourselves from the real life, that means that this material world. And whatever we learn from the masters or from our soul, from our meditational experiences, we have to implement. That's what this master also is trying to tell. And see, he was called as a ghost and everything by many people, but he was an enlightened master who entered into that corpse so that he gave enlightenment to many people through his the people who were in the body and who are in the body, and right now also we are receiving that wisdom from him. And to the souls who left their body, and he was such a great master that he took so much of concern in the spiritual growth of those souls who were wandering, who didn't know the um, um, route or the way. It is so heart touching that an enlightened master takes care of everyone. That's what we are understanding. They can't judge, or they can't show disparities or differentiation between any soul or any being. And this master is giving the highest knowledge, because we have traveled with the wisdom of all the masters, and each master's wisdom is taking us to the next platform. We have seen Mata Parvati's wisdom, how she meditated, how she mm, deeply engrossed herself to uh, marry Lord Shiva, and how Lord Shiva's and Mata Parvati's consciousness became one to create uh, many, many wonders. And their unison was very, very crucial for the creation of this universe. And they created children like Master Ganesha and Master Kartikeya. And now Master Bethala is giving even much more advanced knowledge, that he's saying that don't differentiate. There is no black or there is no white. All colors are wonderful, marvelous. And there is nothing from which we have to move ourselves aside. And there is nothing we have to look down upon, because we all have traveled to those paths, and we don't know how many masters helped us by guiding us, by showing us the right path in our past lives. We don't know how many times we lost our track, so we don't know how many masters like Master Betala helped us in coming to the right path again. So how can we judge anybody? So when we judge in our day-to-day lives, that is being continued. So we have no right to judge any person in this lifetime also. When we get acquainted with many, many people, many friends, and we instantly form an opinion, that is very natural until we gain this spiritual knowledge. It seems to be natural, but actually that is not natural to our soul. That may be natural to our mind, because many things we acquire from the surroundings, but that is not natural to our soul. Our soul is really pure and divine. And through what Master Bethala is trying to tell you. You just sit, close your eyes, and by interlocking your hands and feet, sitting in a wonderful posture, comfortable posture, you observe your breath and you gain cosmic energy, and you are channelized to receive and receive and receive that divine energy. And when we receive and when we are filled up, each cell of ours is filled up, and each cell has the consciousness of our soul. And when each cell is filled up with that cosmic energy, and we are tuned to progress in the path which is the true path. So when we get to know the real truth, we become humble, we become compassionate, we become kind, because we are connected to our true self, which is our soul consciousness. And it is now our duty, because in past many lifetimes, probably many masters helped us to come onto the true path, helped us when we are in trouble, when we are in suffocation. Just held our hand and lifted us from drowning. So now it is time for us to be so very compassionate and kind, so that our presence itself creates many miracles, many wonders. We don't know our potential. That is what I'm trying to understand nowadays. That is what my experiences teaching me, the day-to-day life experiences. We don't know our power. We just sit here, and many vibrations from us release, and those ripple effects are changing and transforming many universes probably. And this gathering of ours in now here, we don't know how many ripple effects this gathering is creating in the universe. So now it is our duty to become empty of all those unwanted things which our local mind has absorbed. And by eating non-vegetarian food, that means by hurting anybody. And not only by food we are hurting, eating, hurting animals, we are creating that unwanted energies. But when we are hurting other people by our words, by our sight also, Patriji says, the way of looking anybody or anything also tells in what state you are, in which consciousness you are. So the very look of ours can transform many things. So why not with our presence? Just with our presence, we can change many things. So we are actually becoming an instrument. We won't change voluntarily. It is happening involuntarily. But when we are with the consciousness, our consciousness, aware of our consciousness, aware of that tranquility and peace and divinity within us, then many miracles happen. And very soon, this earth planet will become such a heaven where every being is very peaceful and happy. Nobody is in trouble. Nobody is being looked down. So that earth is very near, because we are all trying our best to become that um, beautiful souls. Yeah, we are already beautiful, but we are able to understand that we are beautiful with this meditation journey. Thank you to all the 40 masters and all the masters who are in an unseen way helping us each minute, each second. And thank you to Beam family, and thank you to each one of you for contributing in this universal well-being. And thank you to Brahmashi Patriji for all this, making all this happen so very wonderfully and easily. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Ram sir. It was wonderful listening to you, and I was so very uh, happy, feeling joyful that I have shared platform with you while singing. Thank you for this. Yes. And I request you all to share your experience or feelings, dear friends.
Namaste, Pavani ma'am.
Hi, namaste.
Voice, divine it is. Just one word, divine. We have been hearing PSSM also. I feel it is your voice only. You know, very beautiful it has come. And thank you so much, ma'am. I remember watching Vikram Betal. It used to come, when we were small. I still remember it used to be aired on television on Sunday at
Yeah,
5 p.m. Yeah,
yes,
we would be
yes,
glued to it.
yeah.
But I never knew why he would always carry him. And what he asked, he would answer. I didn't know the background of all this. I just, as a kid, curiosity, nice, we used to feel and we used to watch it. So thanks for the information that you provided us today. So I really know today why he would always carry him. And also Bethala, all of us know, is a bad energy. Always. Both
Yeah,
Bethala, whatever we call it, with various
yeah,
other names. But
mm,
yes, never thought in this angle, that it is, it is even energy, and that person is also, person or whoever, whatever it is. So it is a master, he himself.
yeah.
So very, very beautiful perspective today you gave me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Immense gratitude.
Thank you, Nainaji. Actually, we should thank Master C.Aruna for bringing this message to us. Through her auto writing channeling, we got to know about such a wonderful master, such a great master. Thank you. Thank you, Nainaji. I was also wondering. I couldn't understand. Even I got confused, and I just read the information which was given on the media, and after reading the message from the master, then I understood. Okay, this is a true essence of that master. So yeah, thank you, Nainaji. Thank you for attending, contributing your energies. Thank you. Swarnama, please come.
Yeah, thank you, Pavani madam. Very beautiful
Thank you.
sharing today. Yeah, thank you so much. As Naina ma'am explained, yeah, you have taken to the different perspective of the concept, like a fear. So whenever fear arises, it's just we need to pray. Like they are also like equal to us. Just bring the oneness concept and pray that everybody stay safe. So when we release the positive energy, then the fear goes away. So it's all like missing positiveness. Again, you said, like, there is no positive or negative, but it's just experience. High vibration and low vibration is the right way of saying. Because of like this all like belief system, we all have came learned that there is a positivity, negativity, but there is nothing that. There's always a high vibration and low vibrations, and it's all experiences. We always call like karma and something, what bad I'm going through. No, it's everything is experience. So sweet experience or bitter experience, hot experience, everything. So it's all like another experience. So when we have that point perspective of understanding and talking, then we have a big shift. So we also take counseling with the people whoever has emotional problems or health issues or any problem. They come to we do it as spiritual tablets. So we always
Mm,
tell them it's all experiences, nothing else. So
mm,
just go through, enjoy it, accept it, and love, self love. So you have beautifully put it, the similar concept, and there's no negativity and positivity. So you have beautifully said, ma'am. So thank you very much, and praying everything. all our beliefs. One belief system, I used to think that, oh, you need to take care of your, the future things. You have to look after the future things, and we dwell into the future. But who said that look after the future thing? That I got a thought. I'm always thinking of people say you have to take care of your finance or your, future for your kids, but who is that person said take care of? That is also a belief, right? So that's why we have to grow beyond the people. Whenever there's a people said, you are beyond the people, because we are a spiritual people. We are seeking a spiritual journey. So always we have to question, okay, something said something. Okay, who said? Then our point of view, different changes. So live in the present moment. Tomorrow what happens, it will happen. Okay, do duty right now. Even Krishna also said, like, don't sit. But yeah, if your soul is guiding you, you sit. If your soul is guiding something, do help, go do help right now. So then I think we won't dwell into past and all unnecessary questions, and all the thoughts will not increase. So thank you so much for the wisdom sharing, Pavani madam. Every day you come up and insist and repeat things to read books. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Humble
thank you,
pranams.
ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your feelings. Here, Master Bethala is saying that there are two things: knowing and not knowing, understanding and not understanding. You just see things like that. Don't see in negative, positive. So there is no negative, there is no positive. He is saying, and when we understand that they are yet to learn, so everything gets dissolved. And I heard from Patriji. He spoke about ego. He says that there is no ego. There is only ignorance. There is only knowing and not knowing. He was also saying the same thing. So I was wondering, yeah, ego means without knowledge, without the right wisdom, we behave in the manner which we shouldn't behave. So we act in the manner which we shouldn't act. But if we have that wisdom, then why will we behave like that? Only the matter of understanding and not understanding. Then, and many lifetimes we have underwent or this journey, the same journey, not knowing, not knowing. So yes, and when fear comes about death or anything, that we should, what I felt is we should work upon our trust, because I myself have that issue of trusting, because I don't trust myself. If I don't trust myself, I tend not to trust anything. So when I trust myself, when I start meditating and calm down and cleaning myself from all the unwanted things, then the right knowledge flows and the right wisdom flows into me, and that is all. The soul also helps us to give that right wisdom. And when I trust that many masters are around me, and he was saying clearly, the master is near you, he's standing beside you, he's waiting for you to hold his hand, and he will guide you. You just trust the process, and he will take you to the right path, show you the path in which you should travel, because he knows your journey, the previous journey and the future journey, everything he knows, and he knows how to guide you. So we have to trust that many masters are working for us, and they are so very considerate, kind, compassionate, whatever word we can use. But that isn't it so marvelous that so many masters are behind us and around us, working for us. That is really enchanting, and that creates trust in us. So there is nothing to fear when everybody is there with us. We are
Yeah.
all co-travelers.
Beautifully you put it. There is no ego. When we call again ego, it is a negative word. Means it's a lower energy. We have to say knowing and unknowing, aware and not aware. How beautiful, because we are living
That's it.
in awareness. So I am not aware of this one. How beautiful. right? And I know it, I don't know it, knowing, unknowing. So these all the words, spirituality is changing all the words, giving a high vibration, even though it is sounds like a low vibration, unknowing, but the word itself is giving a positive for you to know it.
Not,
When you know and I
it
don't
is
know,
not
then
like,
only will know. If we say like it is a
yeah,
ego that is, then we don't know what to do. When we say you have ego, then what is the how to learn, right? We don't learn an ego. But knowing, unknowing, aware, not aware, those are the words that we have to always say. And also one word that I learned recently, like from Patriji Sir's, like long back, he said there is no unconditional love. Somebody asked us, what do you think about unconditional love? He said there is no unconditional love. Then I was just learning that unconditional love for myself by doing affirmations. Then the voice, sir says no unconditional love. Then I thought, okay, maybe sir has all different perspective than our understanding. I will just stick with unconditional love, I thought. But now it is coming in my mind that there is no such unconditional love, because you are itself is a love. When you think unconditional love, then you are bringing that condition, no condition, right? So if the condition appropriate, you do unconditional, that means you have another unaware thing. So we have to say, yeah, but we have to grow to that level, right? See, I was on that level is like unconditional love, I am like affirmations and I'm trying to practice. But now it has become a natural thing, it is part of me. So there's no unconditional love. If somebody asks what do you think about unconditional love, I just give love to everyone. No unconditional love actually, it's just a love everywhere. So it's a beautiful thing. He had taught me that day, but I couldn't understand. Now I got. So same thing, everything, whatever we call, the perspective changes when we get more awareness and more meditation. So thank you very
yes,
much for bringing that ego word, how we can talk in different terms.
yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Enlightened masters always make it simple. They don't make it complicated, and they speak in such a way that everybody can understand.
True.
On today or tomorrow, the person can understand them. As we
True.
grow, as we try to observe, and Master Bethala is also saying, observe everything. And there is already a design which you bought, and according to this design, you will be learning. And on top of it, you observe everything so that you can learn more. And there is only friendship. When you differentiate, we are not enlightened. And there is no master who is enlightened who differentiates. So yeah, thank you so much, Swarnaji.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Pavani madam. Thank you so much always.
Thank you. Yeah, Shwetaji, thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Please come up.
Thanks a lot.
I want to say, Ram sir, I loved your music, your song. Oh, what a beautiful song you have sung. I forgot to mention that. Just love it. Always. I love Pavani ji's, but today I heard yours. I joined late. So thank you so much. Keep singing for us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Surya Garu. Thanks to
Even I wanted to ask. Even I wanted to say that. Please come on sing in the sessions. And it was wonderful. It was really soulful, sir.
Thank you.
Very
Actually,
much.
music is something as well very close to me. And, music and meditation for me, they're so close, so very close. So whenever our energy session is happening, that whichever it is her singing. So today somehow when the session started, there was this calling to sing. So
Wonderful.
I enjoyed doing it. I just followed how it came. So thanks for allowing me, Pavani Garu. So very grateful to you.
Sir,
And
some words are not clear, sir.
is this better now?
Yeah, you please continue.
Yeah, yeah. So no, thanks for allowing me to sing today, Pavani Garu. It was such a wonderful
Thank you,
opportunity.
sir.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure, sir. Thank you.
And regarding the whole session, it was so wonderful. And I think it was Nainaji mentioning earlier. So I also remember as a kid seeing Vikram Bethal, and all the information you have shared before as an intro is really, something that I never heard of. So a lot of all of the research information that you shared as an introduction is so super. And then coming to the message,
Thank you so
it's so wonderful. It has so much information. It speaks about the meditation. It speaks about the depth. It speaks about, how he was so compassionate, guiding the departed souls to just move on and not to be here. And then
much.
he speaks about negativity, become positive. Uh,
Mm,
so, what all he had spoken, so much of information is in there. Just one message is a full package.
mm.
And the way you have even, let's say, summarized it so very beautiful. So, very grateful, Pavani Garu. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Yeah. Yes, Madhumita.
Hello, namaste
Yeah.
everyone. So the message
Namaste.
was very wonderful and very, knowledgeable. It had so much. The knowledge is so powerful. That is what I felt, and everything that Master Bethala said is very very true. And I realized this knowledge throughout my journey in this life. So I had many experiences. As I started meditating, I used to get this intuition that I have previously hurt many people, and I made them face a lot of pain. And I used to do all kinds of things that you shouldn't do. So uh, I also faced the similar thing, that positive and negative on this subject I faced a lot in my previous lives. I realized that I do not particularly remember what had happened in my past lives, but this memory, or this you know I remembered it through my intuition. I might not remember the exact situation, but that those feelings came back to me, and I realized through my journey that many masters have shown compassion to me. That is why I have reached the stage, or reached to the level that I am in. So because of their how universal they are, I was able to grow. So masters like Mother Earth, or I don't know whom I have met in my past lives, but they have. I feel that they have helped me a lot. If they would also have seen me as a negative, as negativity, then I wouldn't ever get the opportunity to grow, right? So that is something that I always feel. And I very firmly, because of that, I very firmly feel that I should never think of things like black energy or pure energy, or this is good or this is bad, or somebody is evil. That's not a right it's not a right thought. We should always be um, accepting towards everybody, because whatever the so-called black energy or evil is actually just ignorance. Even we have that ignorance. Sometimes we also feel jealous, we feel like hitting somebody, or we feel angry towards somebody, or we have those feelings as well when we are in this physical body, and they are also feeling the same thing. So there is no no differentiation between anybody. Everybody is just here to experiment and experience, and they are going through their journey. And I used to feel it very strongly, and whenever I used to hear such things, at first I didn't like it, to be honest, because I felt that, in the physical world we do this we have this system of, we differentiate people through caste, just like that we are doing with souls, right? They are black souls, these are white souls. That's what I used to feel initially. But that is also a stage where people are learning, that they are going through their learnings. That is why they are also thinking like that. Now that I am able to understand that as well. But initially I used to feel a lot of anger for when I saw people speaking like that, or meditators speaking like that. So now I am able to see that, because I have grown, I am seeing that everybody is just learning, everybody is going through their evolution. So that is something I really resonated with in the message. And I had this experiences with spirits um, a few years ago. It is a very different experience, and it's the only experience I ever had. So when I used to live in hostel, I was alone in my room, and I could sense the door moving, and there was no window open, and it was the winter season, so we didn't have the fan on. So I was very scared. What is this happening? I was thinking like that. I started meditation, but experience really scared me, and I was alone, so I had no body to help me there. I had to handle my fear on my own. Then what else I could do? I just sat in meditation, and I used to connect with angels a lot at that time. And when I connected with angels, I just helped them. I just asked help from them, that please help me. I'm in a lot of fear. So then the fear suddenly turned into compassion. And it really gave me a lot of strength to see that, okay, there are souls stuck here, and they are stuck because of their lack of knowledge or their attachments. And at that point of time, even I had similar kind of attachments, attachment with our family members, that or anything. I was very scared of losing people and or things. So I was able to see the similar attachment in them as well. And then I felt a lot of compassion towards them, that it's not something bad or something to be fearful of. Then I just requested the masters that whoever are ready to take the knowledge to help them. So I didn't interfere in their path, because I didn't have the right knowledge or any kind of experience. So I just requested masters to help whoever is ready to take that help. And then I saw souls getting released from there, and a huge light opening up, a portal opening up. And that's a very different and unique experience. And from that day started seeing death, or life after death, in a very different manner. And it helped me to awaken. I was able to see the similar kind of attachments that I have within them also. So that it was like a wake up call for me. So yes, that is my experience. I just wanted to share. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madhumita. Wonderful, wonderfully shared. Wonderful. And all that you shared is very precious, and thank you once again.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, anybody else wants to speak? Sharda garu. Yes, Sharda garu.
Thank you, Pavani garu. And thank you, Ram
Thank you.
sir. It was really surprise for us. Your singing, Ram sir. It's like feast for us for soulful songs from both to listen from both of you and even Pavani garu. Thank you so much for that. And thank you once again, Pavani garu, for this wonderful session. Day by day, even session by session, wisdom is getting clear and clear. I won't say that I can't say that for me it's like there is no increase or decrease. There is no increase or decrease, but I can say that it's like becoming more clear and clearer. We are getting closer to the truth, even much closer. And regarding the Bethala's message, and before that, I would like to thank adding more wisdom to it by Naina ji, Swarna ma'am, Swarna ji, and also very grateful to Madhumita for sharing such a wonderful experience. And yes, coming to the Master Bethala, even I used to enjoy those series in my childhood. Which they telecasted on TV. I always I used to get a question how this Betala knows everything. So he is a soul. He is picturized as some soul, like souls are very
Ghost.
fearful at that age, a goose. But but I used to wonder how he knows everything. But ghosts don't know anything, but he knows everything. So even I used to try to solve those puzzles for what Vikramaditya has given the questions. So it's very enjoyed, and the knowledge he shared is not to judge. Judge not, as Jesus Christ said. Judge not, and no comment. And yes, initially Mahavatar Babaji said they has shared the same thing. There is no duality exists on earth. There is no bad or good. Never say that you had a bad and good experiences. No, experience is just an experience. So there is no duality there. So there is no either bad or good experience. So there is no bad or good people. So he said, on what basis you are judging others? On what basis you are trying, you are judging like they are correct and wrong? It's only at your knowledge you are saying that. And you don't know how much knowledge you have acquired. So this should not happen. So we should not judge. Everyone, they act according to their soul's knowledge. So they are perfect in their sense. They are perfect in their level. And he one more thing he shared is outer world is perfect as it is. It is who it's the world that's in you that you have to change your inner world. It's not about the outer world. It's you. And about the judging, he trained me, like practiced me through watching a TV. So he said, now sit and watch TV for 2 hours. I said, why, Babaji? Usually they say to meditate, either read books or to observe anything. But why he's telling me to watch TV? So he made me to sit and said, watch TV for 2 hours. So in those 2 hours, I was watching. At the same time, a background in my mind, my inner voice is running. So regarding what I'm saying about the people, the way they dress, the way they speak and everything, why this is happening, why not like that, means something judging is going on in me. So he said, after 2 days, then again he said, now again watch, but No inner voice, no background. You should not talk anything. You should not raise any word. Just see. And so I saw again. Then what she said is, this is what the difference is. This is what the observer state is. Observer being, always be in an observer state. In an observer state, you won't judge or you won't comment. So you have to listen like this to others too. You should not judge others in any manner. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Super.
Pavani. And one more, it's like importance of our birth. Importance more than like importance of our physical body. So unless we experience with our physical body, our soul can't learn. So this is why Bethala is helping the earth-bounded souls. So at a soul level, this is why we have taken birth. We have taken a physical body to experience, to learn that. At soul level, we can't learn anything. We can't experience. So soul needs body to experience. And experiences are the true teachers for us, true essence. So this value of birth and value of our physical body, wow. It's like what Ramsar has said is so true. It's a full package of knowledge. Yeah. So and what I got to know is yes, we are learning, and also we have to unlearn so many things. We have to unlearn. There are so many myths and belief patterns. There are so many misbeliefs. So we have to unlearn. So unlearn is also a learning, I think.
Yeah, absolutely true.
There
are many things to unlearn. Then only learning happens. So we have to become empty. Yeah, very truly said. And the judgment part, I didn't know that. I heard sir telling no judgment or judge or not. But I don't know that no opinions. So from a very senior most master, pyramid master, I came to know that sir also says that no opinion formation. And that is very eye-opening for me. Instantly we form opinions. Okay, judgment is there, we do that, but opinions also, some opinion we form. And when we don't form opinions, then we can become neutral, and then only our spiritual path begins, and then only we can learn anything, understand anything, make friendship with anyone. And very nice experience, Sharda Garu. Thank you so much. Yeah, this life is very precious. That's what each master is saying. This is precious life. Please make best use of it. Yes. Any more sharings, friends? I hope there are no chats also. Okay. Thank you very much, each one of you, for participating in this session and spreading your vibration all over the universe. Thank you so much. Sir, shall we wind up?
Yes, Pavani Garu. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Will you please announce anything for tomorrow?
We join at our 6 a.m. morning session, Pavani Garu. Yeah. Okay. We have Kaji and Ushaji session.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, each one of you. Thank you. Namaste.